Hey guys, future TierXTCG here, voicing over the video because I edited out the audio on this clip. The wind was just simply too obnoxious for me to leave in for your guys' sake. Yeah, all I was saying in this clip was that I was like tired and shit and complaining about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Are in the train right now.
Je bent eens aan het filmen.
Shut the fuck up. I forgot my ID. And you need your ID to register for the tournament. Guys, we're good. I got my mom to send me a picture of my ID, which is totally gonna work, right?
Gewoon last een paar keer met zijn paspoort en zijn ID. Na zijn last show.
We made it to the venue. We finally got here, bro. And the moment of truth has arisen. Arise. I don't fucking know. Let's fucking find out if this is gonna work. We fucking made it, boys. Let's go. Dudes, I got cooked so hard. It's actually wild. I fought Gardevoir 3 times. And they kept getting their Munkidoris aligned before I did. But round 2, dude, I swear to God, this channel has found its op. In my very first video, I got clapped by Leafeon EX Quad Cook. And now, at this stupid tournament, round 2, I fought Leafeon EX again, playing Froslass Munkidori spread. Like, 3 Gardevoirs and then that, like, holy crap. This tournament was a disaster. I hated it. But did y'all really think that that would keep me down? Well, I was this close. Today we're going to be playing Budew Froslass on the Pokemon trading card game live. I played this deck to Utrecht and I could not for the life of me win a single set there. So let's try it on everyone's favorite online client, the Pokemon trading card game live. Let me break this deck down for you guys. Budew is the most annoying mother trucker in the format. Everyone knows that. Essentially what this deck does is it sits behind this green goober and says itchy pollen a lot while you stare at your opponent's face. That's how 80% of your turns will end. Although while Froslass pings away at ability Pokemon, which is like almost everything nowadays, including this stupid monkey that I hate, which will then ping the opponent. So essentially they're getting double pinged by these 2 annoying guys while there's another annoying guy. Just a bunch of annoying guys in this deck. All the while, to support the strategy, we play a variety of disgusting, just slimy, outright, icky, yucky, gross, disgusting disruption cards to make sure that our opponent has an even worse day. And yeah, that makes this deck incredibly freaking slimy. This is not one-to-one with the list that I played to Utrecht. What I did initially play as a 1-1 was Hisuian Arcanine. This guy does 120 damage if you have any damaged benched Pokemon, which is practically always. And I thought that that would absolve the Joltik box matchup, which did not end up being useful. So yeah, so I decided to cut that. Also, Maractus auto wins Joltik box. So there's that. Incredible intuitive deck building by yours truly, TierXTCG. So I decided to include a 1-1 Ribombee in the list for today's video. Ribombee has the plentiful pollen attack, which does a not very plentiful 30 damage, but allows you to take a very plentiful 2 more prize cards if you knock out the defending Pokemon during your next turn, which is just hilarious. Is it going to work? No, but we sure as hell can hope that it will. And if it does, that's content right there. So yeah, that's what this deck does. Send help, please. Let's play this deck on the Pokemon trading card game live and see if we can fight something that isn't Gardevoir. It seems that Dissolve here is going to be our opponent with his beautiful Evolution deck box from the Ultra Premium collection that I did actually pick up for the playmat. And the deck box. I have the deck box right here. Like, this thing just brings me joy. It's just... Okay, so we won the coin flip. We're going to go second and the shenanigans can begin. Nice sleeves also. So yeah, apart from... some minor setbacks, the regional was pretty fun. Saw a lot of friends, including some that I hadn't seen in a while. Just chilled with them a lot, had some good talks. And my opponents, despite this deck being the most just disgusting, slimy abomination known to man, were kind of chill about it. And I had some good conversations during the games as well. So that was nice. There are also some nice vendors at the venue. There was this one stand that had a lot of slightly older cards. We're going to Poffin for... It's nice that we top deck Snorunt here. We can get a Budew out now. We're also going to play Munkidori. Gonna Vessel. I guess we'll throw away this TM Devo. We have a second one in the deck. Watch it be prized. There we go. Okay, it is in the deck. Good shit. We'll pick up 2 Dark Energy from the deck. Attach one to Munkidori here. Treat into Budew and just Dissolve here is going to absolutely hate his life. If he doesn't already, as he is going to absolutely struggle under the Itchy Pollen item lock. Everyone's favorite card in the standard format here. He does have Dracloak here. Does he have triple Dracloak? Does he have plot armor, guys? We'll see. Yeah, there's my binder. I'm I'm legally blind. One of the vendors had a lot of old trainer cards, and one of them had the memories that Sylval IGX could use back in the day, and I picked up all of them, man. I thought they were really cool. I had a Sylval IGX deck at some point. So, yeah, I picked them up. I was really happy with it. Also, I'm pretty sure I still have 1/1 Ribombee in my binder. There it is. I was contemplating putting it into my list. It's right here. I should have done it, man. It would have been so hilarious. What is my opponent doing here? And he's got an energy on the active. Absolutely ballsy move from my opponent here. We're going to attach an energy to Munkidori and play Professor's Research. Draw 7 cards. There's Froslass. Good shit. We're going to play that. And from there, I'm pretty sure... Oh, Jesus. Oh, hi, Budew. Please don't look at me like that. We're going to play Rescue Board down. Let's put it on Froslass and we'll just Ichipollen for 10. Quality gameplay up in here. Probably going to get turn 3 Dragapult, realistically. And then we're going to absolutely just discombobulate. But let's see what we can do here. Dissolve is strategy is dissolving Smash-like in front of our very eyes. He's got his own stupid monkey as well. He evolved before using Recon Directive. Amazing play by our opponent here, but it doesn't matter because he's just got it like that. Dissolve, man. Why you gotta make it so hard for me? He's also got Brock scouting. Probably gonna find him another Dracloak, realistically. And yeah, this is where it starts to get tough. We can move those 6 damage counters he's gonna place to one of his Pokemon, which is nice. Apart from that, I'm pretty sure the best thing we can do is just start trapping. What do we trap here? I'm pretty sure we can get away with locking Munkidori away in the active. I don't think he would play more than 1 Luminous, but I guess we're just gonna have to see. Maybe he'll bench something else, but for now, I think that's the strategy here. I got into the venue without my ID, which was just... I was absolutely flabbergasted that they even allowed me in the first place because, well, from the moment that I realized that I made the mistake, kept my expectations low. There's absolutely no reason that they should have let me into the event. Like, oh, wait, did you just fucking Halucha, bro? Get out. That means he isn't playing Dusknoir, so that's good. My expectations were pretty much below the floor, so when they let me in, man, and to the judge who let me in, by the way, wherever you are, if you're watching this video, I fucking love you. You deserve the world. You're the best person in existence. I love you. I fucking love you. From the bottom of my heart. Let's promote Munkidori here. But that's all the good stuff that happened at the regional. This is a TierXTCG video, man. Enough with the positivity. It's all negative all the time, as I hate my life, and you guys will hear every little bit of it. We're going to promote Snorunt here. We're going to Night Stretcher Snorunt, get that guy back out, slacking on... Wait, I can't do that. Stupid Dragapult. Unfair Stamp here. See if we can get an Arven. And if we do, we are absolutely trapped. We got a hand of all time. We can actually... Wait, we can... Do we have access to a... No, we don't. I was going to say we could counter catch or counter game Maractus, but that's just not going to do it for now. I guess we can throw a charm onto... our Snorunt here. So that's good. That's another way around this. Yeah, I hit 3 Gardevoir at the regional. And that was not fun, man. It was an absolute... Wait, did I just get Nest Ball what I got? Bruh. Let's retreat to Budew here. Let's not forget to use Adrenabrain here. Let's place some damage on Dracloak. It's got an ability, so I think that's enough. We're going to place the rest on Dragapult EX here. This was not Rec Candied, right? So yeah, that's going to have 90 after the Devo. And then we Ichipollen. And let's see what Dissolve is going to do. Yeah, the Gardevoir matchup with this deck is absolutely cooked because, well, they obviously play heavy Munkidori as well. And the matchup essentially comes down to whoever gets access to their Adrenabrains first kind of just wins. With Froslass, since the damage is placed during Pokemon Checkup, which is between the turns, the damage always comes into play going into their turn, which means they're going to get to use Adrenabrain first pretty much always. Most of my opponents happen to get their Munkidoris out on turn 2 to 3, which is really uncommon, especially if you get off the turn 1 item block, but hey, they did it anyway. And yeah, that's unfortunate, man, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I think Gardevoir is beatable. With this deck, absolutely, but with the luck my opponents were having, absolutely undoable. So yeah, essentially that happened 3 games in a row. I was really like, how do they keep getting their monkeys up so fast? They always had at least one of them turn 1 with a darkness energy attached every game. It was just wild. But yeah, can't really do much about it, unfortunately. Now though, we got to talk about round 2. This kind of stuff can only happen to me, bro. Like, this is the TierXTCG Utrecht special event run round 2 incident. So I walk up to the table, right? Meet my opponent. She's a slightly older lady. She's chill. Probably one of the most fun opponents I've ever faced at a regional. So if you're watching this, hope you're having a good day. And thanks again for the amazing match. She starts off the game by flipping over EVEX. Wait, do we where's my counter? Oh, they're all in my hand. Great. At that point, you're already like, well, this is a spread deck, right? With Munkidori. EVEX is already like a huge op at that point. Like that thing has 200 HP. If you're going to devolve an EX and see a 200 HP basic under it, at that point, you might as well start packing your bags, right? So that's already like a huge bro moment for me. Who are we going to trap here? Holucha, it's only going to work for like 2 turns. I think we trap Fez. Screw it. I mean, yeah, actually, that's obvious. I'm stupid for that. All right, let's Adrenabrain here. And also another thing about the Guardy matchup, Adrenabrains take forever to place during a real match. It's just, it takes so long. Like sometimes you would actually lose 3 minutes a turn for Adrenabrain only. It's just not even funny. Let's place 20 there. And now we corner for 20. This Fez is now trapped. It cannot retreat unless he has a switch, but most lists don't even play switch nowadays, so he's probably trapped. Where was I? Yeah, the round 2. So first game went as follows. They got 2 EVEX into play. They went first. I won the coin flip. Then I Budewed them out of the game. They couldn't do anything as my Froslass and Munkidoris pretty much pinged away at their 2 EVEX. And that was game pretty much. I didn't see much of the deck, so I was like anticipating the worst here. And the worst would, yeah, it would come because in round 2, man, hell broke loose. Turns out my opponent was also playing Torchic and Blaziken EX in the deck, which accelerates energy from the discard pile. Why did he just attach a 3rd energy to his... Zalv is playing 5D chess while I'm playing checkers, man. I don't know what he's doing. So essentially, I went first that game. And on turn 1 going second, they got out their whole setup. Eevee, 2 Eevee EX, some Blazikens. She was cooking. And I wasn't really that scared because I thought I would just be facing some regular Eevee box deck, like with Flareon EX, possibly Sylveon EX. And I was like, that's not that scary. But then my opponent discarded a grass energy from their hand. And I was like... God, don't tell me. And they in fact told me because my opponent then on turn like 5 after I spreaded like, essentially what you're seeing now, I spreaded like this much damage to their bench Pokemon and they whip out fucking Leafeon EX, double Blaziken EX ability, charge it up in 1 turn, attach for turn, Moss Agate, and they just went with their hand like this over their bench, boom, took off all the damage counters and just I was just sitting there like Leafeon EX. Like, come on. Like, this card is my op. But screw it. Next video is going to be Quad Leafeon EX. Fuck it. Alright, we're going to corner again. Yippee. And I'm pretty sure next turn we just win the game. Like, God, it's that simple. My opponent is just absolutely cooked here. Their Fez is trapped. They cannot retreat. And yeah, that's pretty much all there's left to do at that point. Still ended up making some good memories at the regional. So... yeah, it was worth it. I also almost lost my backpack at the regional. Losing your backpack at a venue with 1,600 people, not fun, wouldn't recommend. So don't go around doing that. And I also almost got caught with an illegal deck. That was like my Jurassic Park moment. See what the Battle Pass has got to offer. Absolutely nothing, but I know for sure that I am not playing Trainer Trials, bro. I cannot be asked to play GLC on this platform. Absolutely not. I essentially was scared of Jamming Tower a lot because this deck does play a lot of tool cards. So I decided to last minute include an extra Artazon. TierXTCG did not submit that on arcanine.gg, which is the website where you have to submit your deck before a tournament starts. That's always how it goes. So you can't swap decks out. And your deck has to exactly align with what you filled in there. My deck obviously didn't. So people around me in round 1 were getting deck checked. They were getting called away from their matches to get their deck checked. And I was just sitting there like, please don't check me. And I started with, like, the way I found out also was I started with 2 Artazon in my hand. And I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, we didn't get any Plentiful Pollens off. Ribombee will get her chance to shine another day, I promise, guys. But yeah, we did showcase how the deck can trap and disrupt opponent with Maractus especially. He's just absolutely vile, especially with Counter Gain. We were able to absolutely crush our opponent's dreams with the most annoying deck known to man. Another thing to note is that Freezing Shroud on Pokemon TCG Live is applied automatically by the game, but in real life, you are responsible for the game state. So I don't know how many of you guys watching actually play the TCG, but with most products you get dice and damage and damage counters, and in real life you actually have to flip them around to keep track of the damage, and that can be quite demanding. It's really easy to forget a turn of it, and that could change the course of the game. So this deck, apart from being just the most boring concoction known to man, did actually help me pay better attention to the game. So, considering that's something I kind of struggle with from time to time, Budew Froslass has earned my respect in that way. So I've come to appreciate it a little bit, and I hope that you guys can as well. Actually, no. I fucking hate this deck. But yeah, that was Budew Froslass. I am never touching this deck again. Happy that I got this video out, but this deck's just not it, man. It just feels so nasty to play. Yeah, that was it. I don't really know how to do outros, to be honest. I hope you guys have a swell day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm gonna become the Joker.